Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today we're doing meditation excavation, which means that Teri and I are just going to sit here and meditate. We're inviting you to meditate right along with us. And as we go, we'll be sharing out just what visuals or messages Spirit is giving to us. So we're glad that you're here. Teri Angel, I'm so glad that you're here.
Good morning, Ruth. Me too. It's good to be with you.
Okay, well, let's just make ourselves comfortable, friends. Just close your eyes if that's what you do, and just feel your weight supported by your chair. I'm just going to take a couple deep, slow breaths just to slow down my breathing and my thinking. And open my heart, open my third eye, open my imagination to whatever's going to be coming to us. Teri, I'm here, and let's just invite in the angels right now.
Okay. I definitely think we need that. So let's call in those beautiful archangels that surround us with so much love. Starting from the east, we'll call in Archangel Raphael, the energy of air, bringing that element forward to just clear everything that's going on. And going to Archangel Michael with the element of fire. So what the wind and the air doesn't move out of the way, Archangel Michael can burn things away with fire. Archangel Gabriel coming in with the energy of water, cleansing and clearing. Water is a conduit for us to bring in the spirit realm. And then Archangel Uriel, where we really need to be grounded into that earth energy. So calling these powerful angels to surround us to help us to clear and cleanse anything that needs it today as we do our meditation. And then we call in the divine, calling God the Creator, Christ, Divine Mother. I'm hearing you call in Mary Magdalene as well. And Kuan Yin, calling in the divine feminine today. And any masters, teachers, guides, loved ones that want to be present with us. I'm feeling Archangel Raziel. He's really enjoying our weekly meditations, and he comes in a lot. So I believe he's coming in with some levity today because things are feeling a bit heavy. So let's just let these angels do their work, guided by the Creator, guided by Christ. And the divine feminine wants to be heard today. So let's just allow and feel the energy as it comes to you. In whatever form it comes, whatever you're feeling is right for you.
Thank you, Teri. They're taking us immediately to the healing pool. We have not been to the healing pool in quite a while.
In months. Yeah.
In months, yeah. So the healing pool is a space, a place in the ethereal realm. And it is as wide as you can see it in every single direction. There's no limit to it. And it is a beautiful place for folks that are in body and out of body, those that have already been in a body and transitioned over, to just be in a space where you can, it's like a shallow swimming pool, I guess. I'm sure there's deeper parts or parts you can sit in or even lay in if you wanted to, but it's not water as we know water. It is life force. It's a fascinating energy, and you can just sit in it. You can just sit next to it if you want. But we're invited to be there now. So please, in your mind's eye, in your imagination, just picture yourself at this bigger than you ever could have imagined pool. And just take a look around and say, who's here with us? And what's it like for you to just sit in this amazing space? There's always angels here. We always see Christ, Divine Mother, typically Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin. It's really a place to reset and reboot. And if you're finding yourself really anxious or harried or hurried today, this is the perfect place to just come and be. Of course, Raziel is here.
Yeah, he's splashing like he's in a mud puddle.
I'm seeing animals here today, Teri. Elephants, camels. We commonly see animals here. That's fun. So I just saw a black bear, and I was reminded that there was a bear as one of my spirit guides,
Mhm.
and they were showing that this is where spirit guides come.
Yes, it is. I just saw a horse. It's one of the, I don't even know what they're called. The horses that are in like the Budweiser commercials that are so fancy and
The
so regal.
Clydesdale?
The Clydesdale, yeah. They're just so regal. And that's what I saw walking the perimeter of the healing pool. Like it was checking out who was in there and looking, I don't know what it's looking for, but it's looking all around the pool. Hmm. And it's just one, it's just a single horse.
It looks very regal.
Yeah,
It's not
they're
just any old horse.
so big, so beautiful, and they don't even know their own beauty. That's what I hear. So I'm not sure what it's doing, walking the perimeter of the pool. It's not putting its paw in the pool. It's just looking and observing.
I think there is someone in the pool that this horse belongs to.
Hmm. That would make sense.
Hmm.
Feels like it's somebody elderly. I see it as it's walking around the pool and it's just following this one person.
It was a king.
Hmm.
I don't know a king of where. King of Prussia is what I'm hearing. Huh. Now, it's so interesting because keep in mind, these spirits in the healing pool, many of them have already been in body and passed on. So it could have been any king of Prussia or any person who's already been here on the planet. It's just sort of intriguing to watch.
Mhm. interesting because most of the animals, when we see them, they observe us back. So it's like they know that we're acknowledging them. But this horse is just in its own element. It's not paying attention to anything else, not being distracted, almost like it has blinders on, even though it doesn't. Just very focused energy. And I think that's what we're supposed to pay attention to, is to be so focused in our mission that we don't let outside influences happen and drag us away and bring in different elements, different emotions and energies, like fear, or paying attention to what's going on with the energies of other planets or events. Like we just had the eclipse event, and there's so many that, they're like, oh, it's so heavy, or there's lots of things happening. And yeah, maybe there are things happening, but we can stay focused on what we know is our mission and not let all of that bring us into another distraction. Yeah, he's showing us focus right now.
And he's totally committed to that king.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big lesson for us. When we have a commitment, and we have something that we know is our path, that our purpose for walking through this lifetime, to stay focused and stay committed, no matter what else is being shown to you.
Just taking a look around the healing pool to see what else is going on here. Teri, I'm just basically kind of lying down in the pool where I am. It is so shallow that my head and neck are out of the water or out of the fluid, but the rest of me's in, and it's just so calming to just get that reset.
It is, it's so warm. I just want to stay in there. It's been so cold here where we're at, and I just want the warmth. It's like yesterday, I just sat out in the sun and just let the sun come down on my face and my body, and the fluid here reminds me of that same feeling, to just stay in the warmth.
So, Teri, I was just watching as Divine Mother was walking towards someone. Divine Mother's carrying a chalice with something in it, and there's about 6 handmaidens walking behind her. And I was watching to see who she was going to. It's a very old woman who's in the pool. And Divine Mother is going up to her and handing her the chalice. And I was just wondering who that is.
Hmm.
A very humble woman. I think she has lived a life, and maybe she still is, lived a life of immense service to others. Sort of an unsung hero.
Mhm. That's what I was getting. So I was asking who it was, and I wasn't getting a name, but I can see her.
What's the phrase, Terry, from the Bible? Basically, those among us who are humble will be lifted up.
Mhm.
I think this is an example of just that.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely someone who was of service to others, or is. I feel like they're still in their human body. I don't know who this is.
The feeling that I'm getting is maybe like in India somewhere, a woman who is so committed to her community and trying to help all the children and the young mothers and help make sure everybody's getting food and water and that kind of thing.
Kind of like a Mother Teresa, but in India,
Right.
or one of those foreign countries that they don't get a lot of recognition.
Yeah, she's very beloved. And how fortunate the world is to have her and people like her. Going back to the King of Prussia that I saw, what I also saw was that he was in the water sitting across from one of his enemies on Earth. And here in spirit form, they get along great.
Mhm.
Just a reminder that we play roles for each other. And in spirit, those roles don't exist.
Mhm. It's the only thing in spirit is love. There is no enemy. There's none of the competition and comparison and fighting that we have here on earth.
That's so funny, Terry. The horse just went up and is nudging the king in the back of the head, like, come on,
Time's up.
time's up. Let's go. It's so funny.
Very interesting horse. And again, as I look at it, it's like the old woman that you were seeing is very humble, even though it stands tall and regal. It knows its place. It still doesn't know how beautiful it is.
Mm-hmm.
It only sees that it has a job to do. And I think it's that way with a lot of light workers. You know, they're focused on what they're here for, and they don't see how beautiful they're shining into the world.
So, Terry, I think there's one more we're supposed to be looking at. So those two from where I'm in the pool were both on my left. And now there's something on my right that we're supposed to be noticing. There's a great deal of divine light coming in and focusing on one end of the pool. What is happening in this section of immense light?
It feels like young energy.
I was getting baby.
The children, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the children, these children that are coming in right now. I know we say this a lot with a new generation of children who are born, but these children are something special. And that light that's coming from them, it goes up like rays and shines out from them. And so many are remembering at an early age. They're remembering what they did in other lifetimes and bringing more information in for us. I think we have some very special children right now in our world. They have no limits. They don't know that they're limited. They don't know that they can't do something. They just came on a mission and they're going to do that mission. They're going to follow through with it. Ruth, I don't know if you've ever seen there's a video, I know it's on YouTube, the two twins that are talking to each other in their twin language.
No. Mm-mm.
And one of them would say something and the other one would just crack up laughing. And they just went back and forth with their baby talk. And they understood each other. You could tell they understood. And that's what these children are doing in the pool. They're just talking in their own language, their light language, or even talking without words. And they understand each other. And I think that's what's going to be the difference with the children that we have right now here on Earth. They just don't even need words anymore. Words are like archaic to them.
There's a great deal of support for these children. I'm seeing Christ, I'm feeling Divine Mother, immense divine light coming from the Creator. It's like a pit stop. The healing pool is kind of like a pit stop. We all instinctively know how to get there. We've all been there so many times. The work of these young people is so important. And there's so much support for them from the ethereal realm.
Mhm.
I hear a lot of laughter, Raziel,
Mhm.
kids. But there's a lot of babies too there, Teri, that you can just tell special, special children being born right now.
Yeah, you can see from their aura, they're shining. Those rays are shining out from them.
Right. So, Teri, focusing on you here in the pool, how are you feeling physically, emotionally, having been back in the pool?
It feels really good. Like I said, the warmth of the liquid, it just, your body's the perfect temperature when you're in the pool. And everything is just releasing from me. So any of the upsets, any emotions, anything that was happening, it's like it immediately takes it and absorbs it. And I feel really good. I just want to stay here. I don't want to get out of the pool. And I know that there's a robe waiting for both of us. We both have robes. I can see them on the side of the pool. I know that we do have to get out of it eventually, but it's just a moment of healing here. Just releasing here in the pool. letting anything go that's not needed. I know we've both been through some physical stuff lately, so it's like this was the last thing that was needed to shed that. Just finally let it all go.
I love how spirit knows what we need.
Mhm.
I think that's everything we're supposed to see there, Terry.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
We can make our way out of the pool now.
Or not.
Yeah, I'm ready for my big fluffy robe and just cuddle up in the sun is what I'm hearing. Sit in the sun and let that beautiful energy go all through me. The vitamin D that's so necessary for us. Yeah, that feels good.
All right, Terry, thank you so much. Friends, thank you for being here. You may go to the healing pool anytime you want. You know how to get there. Thank you. Take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.